Hello, everybody. My name's Ardendris, and welcome back to Tensura Dungeon. It's been a few days since I've recorded. I'm back from the weekend, so on and so forth. Did we enjoy Dragon Survival? We might get more of that, depending on if we do more sessions of that. Apparently, we are having a multiplayer this Saturday coming up, so you'll probably see that in a couple weeks. But it's not going to be Dragon. We'll see it then. Anyways, last time, what did happen last time? It's been a few days. Am I gonna have to go look back? Maybe. Anyways, we're getting stronger. We're gaining new skills. I know we got a bunch of that. Was last time fighting the dragon and upgrading the Master Sword? I think last time was fighting the dragon and upgrading the Master Sword because we have the true Master Sword now. I wish it was stronger than it is. Anyways, whatever. Between episodes, I did manage to get in here and do a little bit of work. I do have a couple of schematics to read and a couple more battle will manuals. You already have instant move. I did go in here to battle will, and you can see that most of them are checked off. I have managed to learn most of these because after getting 20, we get Sage, which I've just gone and done. So, very nice. We're just going to learn everything a little bit faster now. I also retried the supermassive slime spawner. Apparently it just needed a little bit of grass and a little bit of extra space. It's working perfectly fine now. And now I have 17 wisdom shards, a whole bunch of slime cores, 8 of these memory of empty hopes from Stellar Prism. Apparently if we pick up 10 of those, we're going to gain a unique skill. And they're like I think a 2% drop or something like that from supermassive slimes. They're not super high odds, but I have gotten a couple of them. So that's going to be cool to check out pretty soon. Dang it, another duplicate. Also between episodes, I went back to the Nether Fortress and just used hockey to kill like a bunch of blazes and wither skeletons. So now we can go ahead and rank up to rank B, pretty much no problem. For these gold chests, we're going to grab money because each of these gold chests will give like 4 gold coins. Then if we're getting like silver tier stuff or like B tier stuff, we are going to get the, look, if we go down here, like good night spider. For this one, we're gonna grab not existence points or money. Money for these is like 30 silver or something like that, not a whole bunch. Existence points is like 1,000 or something. But we're going to grab experience because that's going to give us a couple of levels. Yeah, 15 experience levels. And when we reach 150 experience levels, we can just buy engravings, which is going to be very nice. And also, sure, I think someone's knocking at my door, so 1 second. Apparently there wasn't anyone knocking on my door. Like, apparently someone walked by and nudged it or something, no idea. Anyways, yeah, we're going to grab a whole bunch of these. Let's grab one of these ones instead. Like, let's see if there's any of the, like, wood tier ones. Because I have a feeling this is going to take exactly 150, and I don't want to go too overboard and end up wasting any. And then, now the backpack also has the experience thing, so I want to be at 150. Is there any way to... I really have to do this like this? That's rude. I want to be at exactly 150 real quick. It's gonna take a moment. I should just, and I don't have to reset this again. I can just do that. That, and is that going to automatically take me down to 150? Yes. And we're gonna have a free choice of this. I want to put slotting on this sword. So over here into the market. Is it the market? No, it's going to be books. Books. Got it. So, repeatable engraving for 150 levels, and we want to engrave this sword with slotting 3 if I can. Do I want to do slotting 3, or do I want to add, like, something like Holy Weapon or something? It already has Severance. Tsukugami is bad. We're just gonna get that when it's Hurricane anyways. Magic Weapon could be nice. I mean, I really like slotting. Slotting is really fun. And that only gives it slotting 1. I don't think that was worth it. I have a feeling that if I get another 150 levels, I can just give it back. That was a waste. Oh well, we're gonna keep getting it. Oh, 3 gold coins off of that one. That's something to keep working towards. I do have a bunch more. All of those silver ones give like 15 levels apiece. So I can just go in and do all that. I should give this thing Dead End Rainbow. That's probably going to be more worth it anyways. So, yeah, even the wood ones are just going to be experience as well. I don't know if those things are really worth it or what would be worth getting from those ones, but it's fine. Anyways, hopefully we'll get a second one real quick. I think we should. Experience and experience. Hopefully I didn't grab items or anything by mistake on any of those. So, 5, 5, 5. Okay, I can do escape. Cool. So, basically just enough. I'll let that go down to 150 in a moment, and from there, we'll... and then we'll do one more engraving. I really want slotting 3. I really like slotting so much. I don't know. While I wait for that to build down to 150. Oh yeah, quest complete, repeated predator. That's popped up like 10 times now and I haven't talked about it, huh? So after you kill, I want to say it's 10 supermassive slimes, you gain predator. And then if you kill one supermassive slime after that, on any subsequent runs, you just permanently have predator. So I just went ahead and used this to help like build the space a little bit more. Haven't really eaten anything with it besides like a bat for sense sound wave and a singular fish for water breathing. So yeah, that's pretty good. Don't have to worry about any of that stuff anymore. Um, so let's go ahead and get the extra engraving thing. We only get one more shot at this one. Let's see, barrier piercing, breathing support, not necessary crushing. Am I just grabbing Dead End Rainbow? Elemental boost, elemental resistance, energy steal, holy coat. Is it just going to be Dead End Rainbow, or do I try to get slotting too? I don't know what Soul Eater does. That sounds pretty cool. Nah, we're just going to put Dead End Rainbow on it. That's just a very, very good engraving. So that's pretty cool. Ideally reduce the target spiritual HP to 0 after 7 hits. That's going to be only super helpful against bosses, but I do think it also has some sort of limitations on how to use it. Like, I want to say, like, it won't work on Hinata. I think she has spiritual attack nullification, so she'll be fine. And I have a feeling Luminous and Carrion probably have something similar. Anyways, I think I'm done killing these for now. Might as well just grab the experience out of that. What do we want to get up to today? I did go and grab a bunch more Kakariko alloy, so assuming I go get the extra flames, we should be able to get the Fierce Deity Sword. That could be good. I would like to get into a run through the dungeon at some point soon, so we might start that. And I would also love to reach, like, the high-end missions. Like, as soon as we reach S-Rank mission, we'll be able to do this one no problem, because now we can summon Charybdis, and we have infinite supermassive slime. Not Charybdis, what? We can summon Akash and Ifrit, because we have Fire Spirit and Facial Spirit. Oh yes, speaking of which, let's head back to the Labyrinth real quick and try to get a new magic type. Come on. So, what is it going to be? So what, we have lesser wind right now? So I would like something higher than that. Let me fly, please. Thank you. Teleport up. I tried to use the other teleport button, which obviously we can't do yet. But what is it gonna be? Greater Light Spirit? Or Spirit Lord Light Spirit? That would be cool. Medium Spirit of Water has answered your call. Acid Rain, Water, and Water Cutter. Does that give us access to... okay, we do have medium elementals. Oh yes, also, let's showcase this thing. I'm not entirely sure why you can do this, but if we just go out here, summon medium light/dark elemental, and I can summon this little lion friend and just fly around on it. It's from Mysticism. I have no idea when this was added in. It definitely wasn't in there before. How do I go down on... How do we descend? R? Okay, not R. Um, um, yeah, I have no idea how to actually land with you, so that's just gonna have to do. And our lion friend's just gonna hang out here. Cool, it will eventually disappear like the rest. Anyways, that's pretty cool. A rank missions. What do we have to do here? Oh, B rank missions. Sorry. Evil centipedes, giant bats, iron golems, Higlin brutes, lizard man, giant ants, black spider. So it's finding an ant nest or a black spider nest. Hold on, didn't... Hmm. I did a little bit of running around. I went back to a couple of ancient... I went to a couple of ancient cities and was digging around underground trying to find a spawner for a slime, or a supermassive slime thing again. And I want to say I did find a second spider's nest, but it's a question of where is it? Um, let's see. Spiders, the 6,000 block one? Um, yep, that's it. What was I doing over here? Um, I just went up in this direction for some reason. I was like, hmm. Was I looking for like Aurora's wind things? I don't actually know what I was doing over here. It's this was like the day right before I had to go away. Anyways, killing a bunch of black spiders should be no problem with hero hockey. Hey look, a B rank trophy. Hey look, another B rank trophy. Ah, this one was ruined by a Temple of Time, but it should still be fine. We're at 3, 4. I could just break a bunch of these spider eggs if I wanted to. Predation. And ow. So I just basically have to break this. Hey look, another B rank trophy, and there's the 6 we needed. So good to just get our way back out of here. I'll clear the rest of it eventually. I don't know, that's probably just going to be some EP training. I don't think there's anything super important in there for us now. So from there, we're going to immediately use these trophies to reach A rank. So that's pretty good. Congratulations, you're promoted to A rank. Catastrophic creatures requiring teams of skilled survivors, or adventurers rather. These are gold tiers, so we want money. Could get AEP, but I don't know, money's harder to come by. Okay, so 8 gold coins across the 2 of them. Very nice. Unicorns, armor source, withers. That's wrong right there. Kill wardens, so going to the ancient city and just dealing with them. Or going to an underwater temple as well could be pretty easy. Withers. It's basically wardens or withers. Those are the 2 easiest ones for us to deal with, and it's probably just the warden, because I don't have to do anything else. I just have to run across an ancient city. Spawner / ancient city. I did find this one, but it was kind of cramped in here, and then I found a different one that just worked better. So I think it was down here, and I think this is a different ancient city than we were originally clearing. I did clear it out in its entirety already, though. Anyways, where is these things? Cool. Did I gain a skill that makes me quiet? I think I have a skill that makes me quiet, and I need to go turn it off. Since Soundwave, that's off, and it doesn't... What skill do I have that makes me quiet and unnoticeable? I don't know. I am gonna have to toggle all. / skill, toggle everything. Off. Forgot I had to do that. Come on. There we go. Now we have player noises. So basically, I just have to run across here, let these things pick me up a couple of times. When it spawns the first one, then it becomes easier to spawn subsequent ones. So this shouldn't be any problem eventually. It's just gonna take a moment. Come on. Really, the slow part is getting it to spawn one warden, so it'll spawn other wardens, because it has a cooldown. Anyways, we've seen a warden fight. We know we can one-shot wardens. They barely hurt us, and we have way too much health for them anyways. I think I might just see you when I've killed 5 of them. Okay, I finally got the first one to spawn in. Can I... Am I strong enough to eat a warden? The answer is apparently no. What if I weaken you severely? Like, I am in no danger at all. I also have no power-ups on besides, like, my base ones. Oh, Divine Berserker has been grabbed. That was accidental, but cool. Predator's on cooldown. Okay, so we can do some damage with Predator now that we're sufficiently weakened it, but still not really enough to eat it just yet. Do I have to master Predator before I can successfully eat a Warden? I don't remember exactly how this skill works. It's at... Zone ended up dying before we could actually get it. Also, I didn't get the kill shot, so it didn't count. It might also be broken. I don't really know. So let's actually kill it instead of messing around trying to eat it. Oh, I can mess around with trying to kill it afterwards, after I've killed the 5 we need. Also, I can start hitting it before it's even out of the ground. Hey, look, it's already gone and we have our first one. It's as simple as that. You don't need to see me do that 5 more times. After I've killed it 5 times, I am going to attempt eating it again, though. I finally actually got to eat one successfully and I didn't actually catch it. So basically, the way the Predator works is it only does like 10 damage, and you only get the rewards from it if you manage to kill something with said 10 damage. But anyways, that was the last one. Finally ate it, managed to get ultrasonic waves and heat resistance, so those are both kind of nice. Also, completely just didn't notice that every time we killed one, we got between 1 and 10 gold coins for free, so that's pretty good. But anyways, that now means that we can reach S-rank missions, disaster class beings capable of immense destruction. You've exceeded all of my expectations, proving strength, honor, and unwavering resolve. Today you rise to the pinnacle of our ranks, S-class, the strongest of all. Wear this title with pride and responsibility. The realm looks up to you now as its greatest defender. Are you the strongest slime because you are Mikami Satori? Or are you Mikami Satori because you are the strongest slime? 5 A rank trophies gets us this. Free 10 coins, or 10 gold coins. What do we want from this one? Am I just grabbing more money? I think I'm just grabbing more money. Hmm. I'm gonna grab one of these for experience, I think, and the rest of them are going to be money. And we'll... That might have been a mistake, actually. I should have grabbed those for experience, and then we're gonna be getting money super, super fast now that we're S rank, so that might have been a slight issue. 30 levels there, 7 gold coins, 10 gold coins, or 1 gold coin, rather, and we're up to 650,000. Hold on, we're almost to our first stellar gold coin. That's pretty cool. Anyways, we have like 1,000,000 full potions now. Cat, no, no. Sorry about that. Cat suddenly wanted super attention and was just in my face on the desk on the keyboard. Anyways, we're now up to almost 1,000,000 coins, which means we can buy a whole bunch more stuff. Like, we could buy Charybdis cores if we wanted to. I'm not entirely sure. All of these shards are used for, like, different BTR race evolutions, and I think a couple of the ultimates. But nothing we have access to right now. Ars Nouveau we don't have access to anyways, because it's not in. Archevoker, none of those are... All of those are out of the question right now. We could buy an Orc Lord, that's pretty cool. We could buy as many supermassive slimes, not as many as we want, we can buy a couple of them at least. And we're getting close to buying specific Otherworlder spawn eggs. Yeah, there's just some stuff we can do there. What about this shop? I think I noticed that I think I noticed that they're slightly different. Like a Pure Magisteel in 64 medium is a random one here, or a Marionette Heart in 64 high quality. This is probably cheaper. Can we buy Marionette Hearts? I think we can. No, we can't. I could have sworn I saw Marionette Hearts for sale, but I guess not. Items in here? Okay, so you can, but they're not cheap at all, and you need a very specific schematic to get that. And buying schematics is also super difficult. Hmm. Oh yeah, if you want the specific schematic you're after, you need a block of pure magisteel. Yeah, there's some difficulties, but we're probably just gonna be better off getting the cash we need. Anyways, so now that we're S rank, are we heading back to the supermassive slime pits and we're just gonna kill this a couple of times? Probably. And then that's just gonna be a bunch of cash. Between 2 and 20 gold coins every time we kill a supermassive slime is very nice. Plus, we could just do the same thing with a Kosh, or... Okay, so yeah, we're just gonna keep hunting supermassive slimes, because we get a bigger reward that way. And out of curiosity... Oh, you can't sell S-rank trophies. Okay. Hold on. Oh, yes, we're S-rank now, which means we can do this stuff. Welcome to the Celestial Forge. Let's read up on this. I don't know if we can do this or if this requires something on their public server. Requires S-rank missions unlocked. Well, well, if it isn't one of the realm's finest gracing my humble forge. An S-rank adventurer, no less. The stories didn't lie, you've got the air of a legend about you. Welcome to the Celestial Forge, where steel meets the divine and mortal hands shape the tools of gods and heroes. I'm Sunvine, the smith who turns myths into metal. You wouldn't be here if you were after some common blade. No, you're here for something worthy, something that'll truly be fit for a person of your power. So tell me, hero, what kind of legend do you need me to forge for you? A weapon that splits the heavens? Impenetrable armor? Just say the word and I'll do my best to make it reality. Welcome to the Celestial Forge. Ooh. Get a hee or a cane ingot? You can do that? Mr. Perfect or Cell. Okay, so for 100 stellar gold coins, we can buy a spawner. It's almost unbreakable. For 10 million coins, get a super Veldora's Diadem, Malim's Aegis, Luminous Greaves, or Rimur's Steps. Each of the armor parts contains the same bonuses, it's just hidden. Okay. Okay, so I want it. I definitely want that. And its damage is over 9,000. Legendary weapon, okay. Diva, Crimson Whisperer, Veldora's Wrath. Okay. Yeah, I want it. And it has every elemental core in it. Fire. 25 million coins. 25 stellar gold coins. That is silly. Okay. That's awesome. And the Crucible of Power. Well, well, if it isn't one of the realm's finest stepping into my domain. An S-rank adventurer, no less. The weight of your power clings to you like a second shadow. Impressive. Welcome to the Crucible of Power, where the worthy rise and the unworthy fade into forgotten echoes. The name's Sunvine, or Sunwine rather, and I can grant you power beyond your wildest dreams, if you can pass my trials, that is. So tell me, hero, are you ready to face what lies ahead? The music kicked in perfectly. Are you prepared to prove that your spirit is unyielding and your purpose unshakable? Step forward, and let's see if you're worthy of the power that awaits. Welcome to the Crucible of Power. Prove yourself worthy. Kill an Orc Lord, an Orc Disaster, a Supermassive Slime, a Wither, an Ender Dragon, a Hinata, and Shizu, and get an Adamantite Ingot, and then you'll get a free million EP. They've chosen to take your first step into the Echo of Resolve. A humble beginning, yet one that has broken many before you. Don't let the simplicity fool you. This is where the unworthy falter, and only the steadfast press on. Okay, and then there's a... Kill one his... Okay, so gain a free 100,000 and a stellar gold coin or more every time you kill Hinata after that. Got it, cool. So that's not happening anytime soon. Actually, neither of those two are, but they are both very cool. Anyways, do we want to just go get up to double S rank real quick? 5 of them, and that's going to be a big reward set and a free stellar gold coin. Yeah, let's go get up to double S real quick, shall we? Also, we're going to turn everything back on, and I'll just go in and hit, like, Danger Sense in a moment. So, Supermassive Slime Spawner. And I was beginning to feel a little bit a little bit bad about doing this because this feels a little bit cheesy, but if we get enough coins, we can just buy a spawner and do this ourselves, so I no longer feel bad about it, now that I know it's an option you can do legitimately anyways. Or legitimately, we already doing this legitimately, we just found one naturally. Anyways, I just need to kill 5 real quick. This should be relatively simple, and we're gonna keep collecting coins as we go. I'll see you in a little bit. It just depends on how long it takes for them to spawn in. Quest complete, Corrosive Calamity. Oh, is that the name of this quest? Let's actually read up on it, shall we? Okay, that was it. Never mind, nothing cool there. Was there anything cool on the Warden? Nope. Ah well. Anyways, these don't stack. We now have 2 of them. Shouldn't take too long to get 2 more. Although it's a little bit sad that we can't trade these ones in for coin like the rest of them. Speaking of which, I have 1 F rank for 25 bronze. 9 E, 9 E ranks to trade in real quick. I wish I could do this a little bit faster, but this is fine, I guess. 8 E ranks as well for 5 silver. 53 D rank. Oh, water breathing's mastered now. So there's that, 53. That's going to be 48, I think. Yep, 5 more. I'm not going to do the rest of I'm going to do the rest of these on my own, but that's what I'm about to do, turning all these extra ones. I hadn't technically showed it yet. So that's where we're at, I think. I'll see you in a moment. I'm just going to trade in the rest of these and get 1 more trophy real quick. Okay, that didn't take too long. And now that we have... Actually, I have 7 of them. Calamity class beings capable of immense destruction. Excuse me. So, it's a free stellar gold coin, 5 S-rank trophies. Even among legends, your name resounds louder. Your deeds have shattered the limits of S-class. There's no rank beyond this in our records, but you have become the exception. Today you ascend to a myth none dared to imagine. A title forged solely to contain your overwhelming existence. Because of you, I had to invent a new rank. There was nothing beyond S-Class until now. You are now double S-Class. The world won't just look to you for hope. It will fear what happens when you fall. Submit all 5 of those. Huh? Why did it... Did I accidentally hold those in my inventory, in my hand, so now they have EP and this won't work? I accidentally held those in my hand, so now they have EP and won't work. Dang it. Anyways, okay, cool. 2 more of them. These ones haven't been touched. Submit. Am I going to grab experience from these ones? They're the super glowy ones, which means they'll have a bunch of money. Let's grab the first one for money real quick and see what we're looking at. That's 3 stellar gold coins. Okay, yep, we're grabbing those for money. Yep, nope. A bunch of stellar coins is worth more than just a singular engraving, I think. 1.75 and 2.5. Okay, we're rich now. 9.917 million coins. We can buy a Shizu and fight her. We can buy any of the other worlders we want. We're nowhere close to buying any of the bosses, though, besides Shizu. Oh yeah, I guess we could go buy an Orc Disaster and summon that thing and fight it real quick. That's not too big a deal. Yeah, we're getting like 14. Yeah, we get like 14 gold coins, 11 gold coins on that one every time we kill a supermassive slime. Only problem is the trophies don't have any use, which is a little bit sad. So, I guess I'm just going to start throwing away S-rank trophies. That sounds so weird. But we are now double S-rank. We could beat Rimuru. I am sure we could beat Rimuru. Mostly. Carrion, on the other hand, is a little bit difficult. So is Luminous. 50 levels, a bunch of food, some good-looking gear, a bunch of gold, and a bunch of free EP just for beating Luminous once. Erebus, I don't know. The only boss I'm sure we could beat right now would be Rimuru and Ifrit, or /Shizu. Those 2 shouldn't be a problem. We could probably handle the Orc Lord, no problem. Anything after that, are we prepared for? I would probably want to evolve at least one more time before either of those. Hopefully pick up a couple more resistances. Oh yeah, I do have 5 B ranks and an A rank to turn in real quick, too. Um, a singular B, and then 5 more of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did I get it backwards? Oh, 1A, 5B. Yep, I did in a way. 4 and 1. Cool. So, yeah, we're rich. We have over 10 million coins now. What do I do with this at this point? Um, is it a little bit too late to start up on another dungeon run? I think it's probably a little bit too late in the episode to start on another dungeon run, so we'll do that at the start of next time. But I did manage to pick up 16 of these Memories of Empty Hope, so we do have a new, yeah, we do have a new unique skill we can get right now and showcase, I think. So I think I just have to eat 10 of these. I looked very briefly at how Stellar Prism works. I don't know for sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have glowing. 6. This is gonna take a moment. 7, 8, 9, and 10. 11. 12. 13. Oh, it just didn't have any pop-up on it. Hope's Embrace. Embrace the new vessel of hope, letting it push you forward to overcome the greatest odds. Okay, so this is an entirely new skill. I have no idea how this works. I've never seen it before. So, Hopeful Soul, Hope Drain. Hopeful Soul has a 10-minute cooldown, takes 20% of our magicules. Oh, that puts the whole thing on cooldown for 10 minutes. Whoops. Um, let me go pull this up. I'm probably going to do some slight cheating here to get rid of the cooldown so we can actually showcase it. 1 second. Okay. So this seems like a pretty powerful skill. Plus, it's part of a series of skills and has an ultimate skill. So, yeah, this one's going to be pretty cool. So we have 2 passives with its toggled on. The first one is essentially to actually toggle it on. So we now have Ultra Speed Regeneration, apparently an even cheaper version than you can normally get with Ultra Speed so that's pretty cool. Definitely we have that a little bit early. And if we die, apparently we get brought back up to 50%. I'm drink a potion. Such a waste of a full potion, but we have too many of them now. So yeah, we have Ultra Speed Regeneration, and if we do die, we get revived once every 30 minutes. So that's already pretty good. That makes it a very useful skill if we want to fight Hinata. So instantly, already a very good skill. And it has 2 forms. So Hopeful Soul, that's the mode we just tried that put it on a 10-minute cooldown, is essentially the exact same thing as Lust's Invigorate. It's a full heal. It has a 10-minute cooldown on it, which makes it a lot harder to use. Removes all negative status effects, including Severance and Cook max HP decrease. So, yeah, Invigorate doesn't fix Severing, so it is technically better in that regard. But 10-minute cooldown, unless it's mastered, it's painful. It's a lot more painful to use. So other than that, let's do Tensura edit. Ability, cooldown, Stellar Hope, Hope's Embrace. There it is. 0. There we go. So slight cheating, but the other mode is Hope Drain. Apparently, when used while looking at a mob, will inflict them with a debuff that slowly drains their HP and heals you for how much damage is taken. If we take 100 HP from a zombie, we will heal 100 HP. That's the example it gives. Oh, I didn't even get to use it because it died because it hit me. So, slowly over time, we'll just drain away this hound dog. Supposedly. Hmm. I don't actually see the debuff on it. So it gets corrosion. Maybe we need to actually have damage on us for it to work? I don't know. It doesn't seem like it's actually draining HP away from it, but that might be because we aren't actually damaged in any way. Um, Hinata spirits might be able to do a little bit of damage to us, enough to see without it killing us. So if we just head on over to Hinata, let a spirit shoot us in the face a couple of times, and try to drain away its HP, that might be a good test. Hinata... Hmm. Where? Am I going the wrong way? Reamer was over there. Carrion was over there. Hinata's got to be somewhere. I know Hinata is somewhere's nearby in this savannah. I just don't know where. And did we just crash? 1 second. Nope, looks like we're good. And I actually found Hinata again. Her spirits are over here because they chased me somewhat. Hello, Undyne. Where's the rest of them? Like, Undyne is here, and Ifrit's apparently somewhere's nearby. You have so little health, I don't even know if I can properly punch you. Also, why are you not hostile to me? Oh. Hmm. That's not quite what I wanted to do. Hmm. Ow. Oh, there we go. Oh, and there goes our flights. Ifrit, can you actually hurt us here? Hmm. Could we fight Hinata right now? I don't think we should be able to, but we have adamantite gear, which is very good. But this isn't quite what I was expecting. War Golem, you want to try? I know we... Oh. This was not the intended outcome. This was not how I was expecting this to go. We might actually be able to beat Hinata if we want to. I'm not ready for that though, so we're just gonna fly away or run away as fast as we can. We're gonna let them just exist over here for now. So Undyne and the Wargol or the Warnum, they're already both dead. We could probably beat the bosses out of order. Anyways, we'll deal with that later on. Are we too strong to showcase the skill? Would we actually have to fight Luminous instead? Like, hmm. Are we strong enough to challenge Luminous? That is a scary thought. I mean, I guess the spirits are considerably weaker than Hinata herself, so it's not exactly a fair comparison. It might be best to attempt this against Hinata and just let them beat us up. But anyways, that's probably a pretty good place to end things off. Slime cores were just building up infinitely. Oh well. Anyways, next time we're going to actually attempt another dungeon run. I have a feeling that we're way too strong for the dungeon to actually be a challenge now, though, so it's basically going to be how fast can we clear it. So I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and hope to see you next time. So without further ado, take care, everybody. I want to thank you all one more time for watching, and a special thank you to the channel members, Yamato Tanagura, Goddess of the Starfilled Void, and the Phantom Knight. Thank you three so much for the extra support. So for real now, take care everybody.